Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start today's morning show. So Sky Sports, through one of their reporters, who they call Florian Plettenberg, can they give us updates on this Arsenal, Leipzig, Benjamin Cesco saga. So Baba can explain say Arsenal and RB Leipzig are discussing Benjamin Cesco's possible payment structure. Now let's go to the report directly. So exclusive, because if you check this Cesco matter, now Sky Sports, now they hold the points guard role. You get now them be the lead because Florian Plettenberg represents Sky Sports in Germany. And Sky Sports Germany in the report from. So and the person that won't buy now from Germany. So in get chance to work everywhere you go get all the whole news. So that is why this is an exclusive news. Only Sky Sports get this particular report. Now, negotiations between RB Leipzig and Arsenal regarding Benjamin Cesco has begun. They don't start to negotiate. Yesterday, for context, the talk was club to club contact. Arsenal don't contact RB Leipzig officially. How much this guy deal will cost Moko run, because this Arsenal want to do this thing quickly. They don't want too much noise. Arsenal also they speak with the player, club to player, make them no personal terms, so they wrap that one. More than say now club to club now remain. That was yesterday. As of today, the contacts have gone well. Now they started negotiation. Okay, how will go pay the money? How many add-ons go there? How many years instrumental fee will it be? Will there not be any instrumental fee? Is it going to be the buyout plus we want to break, or are we going to negotiate? These are all the conversations Arsenal are having with them. Now, a few days ago, there was already a meeting between the executives Marcel Schäfer and Andrea Berta in London, which means, I even think maybe Berta travel go Germany. I don't know say Schäfer and I travel go meet over London. Okay, now it remains unclear whether Arsenal are able to afford the full package. Discussions are currently ongoing about a possible payment structure. The release clause is set at over 80 million. 80 million is like 67 million pounds. Now, Victor Gyokeres is still on Arsenal's list, but the current focus now is on Cesco. The next question will come to my mind as I read this report from Sky Sports was Gyokeres is on his list, but why is the focus on Cesco? Could it be that there are some baggages that Gyokeres has that makes Arsenal want to focus on Cesco? But when you hear the fiancé, when you hear the uncle, when you hear the vice president of Sporting Lisbon, all these talks. Because don't forget, not be everything when they happen behind the scenes we dey privy to in the public domain. So mind your statements, unguarded statements. When you come outside and talk, as if you are there with them. That's why they call it conjecture. When you are speaking without having the complete facts, it's conjecture. That's why I say sometimes I will tell you, say, no be anybody tell me, just use my head, they add 1 + 1 = 2 over Kaku. They tell una. There are things going. Okay, look at it. Day before yesterday, I come outside, I say, Arsenal will run things underground. They're going to do deals. So we say, we don't know. Only for yesterday now, it just break. Arsenal and Cesco. It isn't like yesterday that Arsenal and Cesco matter start. They don't already, they do the discussion, tipe. But just say, yesterday night, the thing just come out to the public domain. That's what it be. For now, we don't know what's in the go on. We don't know what's in transpire between Andrea Berta and Gyokeres, or Ateta and Gyokeres, or with Sporting Lisbon. We don't know. With time, we are going to get clarity. That is the way I'm looking at it. And looking at the things that transpired yesterday, man, social media catch fire. Why? Because news broke that Arsenal have focused on this Benjamin Cesco instead of fans' favorite Gyokeres. Everywhere catch fire. Now, the question me I can ask, be say, as it be now, most people will get tunnel vision. I would ask you to have an open mind, because when you look at Arsenal, I'm not going to look at. Don't be anybody tell me like I usually say, because me, I do like I the reason far. Arsenal. Do you know that Cesco is 21 years old? Gyokeres is 27. I think he turned 27 on Wednesday. He's 27 now. Now, look at Arsenal from a business standpoint. Because I go look at the way Arsenal's POV. their point of view, it is different from the fans' POV. Now, Arsenal wants a player that they will get massive return on investment. If they sign a Gyokeres, it gives them a decent maybe 3 years. 3 years now, Gyokeres not turn 30. But if they sign a Cesco can play for Arsenal in the next 10 years. Next 10 years. That is massive return on investments. He never reach peak. Gyokeres on the peak. Now, in the fans' POV, the fans want somebody that will come in and hit the ground running and win the league immediately. But most fans keep forgetting that there is no 100% guarantee on any investment. Many a times, many people don't come this league with huge aspirations, with huge expectations, and they failed. Many a times, many people don't come here when you know expected they will even do anything, and they succeeded. But as it is now, who among all of us can tell what will happen next season? That Gyokeres will give us the league and Cesco will not give us the league. None of us know. If you think you know, na lie. You are all talking, and me too, we are all talking from the realm of speculation. Whether Cesco will bear out, whether Gyokeres will bear out, whether you are from Camp Cesco or you are from Camp Gyokeres, nobody knows the future. So nobody look and like say it is 100% certain and guaranteed. That is why I always tell you, when you want to sign a player or when you are analyzing news like this, always factor in the probability basis. On the balance of probabilities, what is the chance? What is the likelihood that something is going to go well? If now you choose Gyokeres and you know go well, nothing will happen to you. But like if now we choose striker now for Arteta, what if next season we don't win the league? What happens? Should they go sack you? If they hold Arteta, they go say, oh, I didn't want him. That is what I don't want to see. Me personally, I am Camp Gyokeres. Everybody, it is not a secret. I don't talk anti-bet. I like Gyokeres. But if push comes to shove and I start choose Cesco, I will go with him. I prefer Gyokeres as my number 1, Cesco as my number 2. That I prefer Gyokeres does not mean that we hate Cesco. That is what I want people to understand. Say because you like one, doesn't mean you have to hate the other. Two truths can coexist. You can still prefer the two. There is a reason. I still tell you people, there is a reason everybody or most people are not looking at Gyokeres. They are looking at other people. Why? Gyokeres is not that expensive. So why? Are you telling me Gyokeres is better than Gyokeres? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me Jonathan David is better than Gyokeres? Is that what you're telling me? But there's a reason Arteta wants this particular Cesco. And my mantra from beginning now, if not Cesco Arteta saying wants, give him, so that at the end of the day, if Arteta no do well, you can sack him. You can wholeheartedly come out and say, we gave you everything you said you wanted, but you did not deliver. So therefore, you have to be fired. Nobody go vet say, no fire him. They will say, they give him everything they find. But if you don't give him the Cesco he's asking for, and you give him Gyokeres, at the end of the day, we don't win. Can you sack him? Can you come out and then sack him? That is the angle. Most of us Arsenal fans, I used to be like that, but if you check me, I don't change. Before I used to be Gyokeres or nothing. They call it tunnel vision. Where we say you focus on your mind on one particular thing and one particular desired outcome. You don't look at any other thing again. You just like for cinematography, they call them out of focus. When you put every other thing out of focus and just fixate your attention on one thing. Now, what is the Arsenal fans now? For their mind, if no be Gyokeres, we know if we ever succeed in our life. What is wrong? What is the wrong way to look at things? No, I disagree with you. You don't look at things like that. Now you want to invest the money. What if the investment don't work? You go pay us now back. The coach must have the financing. And there is this narrative out there saying Andre Berta and Arteta is fighting a lie. You see this decision? I want to tell you for free that Berta had his inputs. Arteta and Berta actually decided to go for this Cesco. This Cesco, nobody say we don't pay money, but things are going towards that direction. But for now, we never pay. So let's not mix all these things. We don't see many situations whereby Arteta will do something. At the end of the when they do Everybody go come against that decision. At the end of the day, now still we go come dey apologize to Ateta say, Baba no vex. We don't know say it go be like that at the end of the day, because you see this particular Cesco Gyokeres matter. The end is what will justify the means. And as you look at from your own POV, also put yourself in Arsenal's shoes, the administrators, because they want massive return on their own investments. As this Cesco dey now, he never reach in peak and is raw. This guy ticks a lot of boxes Ateta wants. Why would you not want to give him that player that ticks the boxes he wants? He, not you. So I don't understand all the uproar. I don't understand all the shenanigans. If you go check Fabrizio Romano page, that's also cost and insult. What's in? So if no Sanchez will not go survive, I mean, Gyokeres, is that the message you're passing? So Gyokeres is bigger than Arsenal, what? If it's that good, why would that people know the final? Why is it not the number one priority of majority clubs? Look at Alexander Isak. When I was doing research, I couldn't compare some kind of players who play outside the EPL. First off, let's look at Benjamin Cesco. Benjamin Cesco's productivity. This season, the guy played 33 matches, 13 goals and 5 assists. Last season, 31 games, 14 goals and 2 assists. Now, when you compare Benjamin Cesco and Gyokeres, Gyokeres has a high return, a very, very high return for where they play. But the thing is, nobody they argue that one. That's why till tomorrow, I tell many of my friends where we say they get tunnel vision and they like Gyokeres. I used to be like that, but now I'm open-minded and my opinions are not static. When I see a superior argument, I change my opinions because they are supposed to be dynamic. Because I talk say Gyokeres or nothing does not mean when I now see that the coach says that is not who I want, this is what I want. I will not say no, it must be that. No, you have to be open-minded to shift position. But if you still want dead with that tunnel vision that it must be Gyokeres or nothing, I'm not faulting you. It's your prerogative to stay there. I'm not faulting you. Now look at people like Isaac. When Isaac did Sociedad, look at his progression. 37 games, 9 goals. 34 games, 17 goals. 32 games, 6 goals. This was before he came to Newcastle. Should this player resemble the player where he see today for Newcastle? For those where they say, if Cesco come up here, he no be better, forgetting that Cesco was playing with players that are not up to par with Arsenal players. Their quality is not, you cannot compare it or equate it to Arsenal quality. The way he's playing there, when he comes over here, he will play better. Because he's carry Alan, go give RB Leipzig. How many goals do you think will score in the season? Carry Alan, go give them. How many goals do you think Alan alone will score there? You are as good as those that play with you. That is why Isaac has been able to grow from strength to strength. Because of those who are near him. You don't go to struggle. One time we say Cesco come and go score goals. Who you want to deceive with that analogy? That analogy will not fly with me. Tell me you don't like Cesco. I have no arguments. Look at Isaac's progression. Make I can show you when Isaac come from Newcastle. First season. Not be flop with that. 10 goals in his first season. From there, look the next season. Look your power from strength to strength. That does not mean Cesco come here and bear. Or Cesco will not come here and bear. But until he comes, you will find out. Allow Ateta to fail. Let him fail if he wants to fail. Is it your fail? Are you the manager? Let him fail his way to success. That is how life is. They are not looking at it the way we are looking at it. They are not looking at it that if we buy Gyokeres, we must win. No. They want to invest. If you think to spend 80 million, 90 million on beans, where you can't play with anyhow, because people forget you have to also think, what if it doesn't work out? I don't know how many of them do business. As a businessman, when you want to make an investment, a huge one for that matter, are you telling me you don't look at the negatives, you don't look at the pros and the cons, you only focus on the pros? No, now, or wrong. So now one of the major message. In fact, I was listening to Charles Watts this morning. Watts said the para. Watts say in the embarrassed, in the disappointed with many Arsenal fans. The way they're just complaining, majority, a bulk of them, complaining about this deal. Why the anger on Cesco? Now, what they ask? Why the anger? What self talk say him personally, him prefer Gyokeres over Benjamin Cesco, him personally. But since This is not the person the Arsenal scouts have recommended to Arteta. This is not the people that our data analyst team have recommended. They have looked at both players. In fact, say now, Ingas go with the manager because himself will say Cesco is not that bad. He can even talk say Arsenal don't have like the administrators. They don't have that win now mentality where the fans get. And it is their own prerogative. We can't force them. I've told you several times on this podcast, we the Arsenal fans are more ambitious than the owners. But at the same time, you have to take accountability and remember, observe the fact that these same people where they push, same way they sign, it might not even work out. If you don't work out, you will go scot-free, go to chop fufu and ogbono soup for house. Then go to suffer, say, hey, well, they don't spend big money. So leave them, let them do their own dealings. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones that is going to be fired. That is my major number one message to everybody this morning. If you don't like Cesco, fine. If you like your Gyokeres, fine. Nobody is forcing you. But keep an open mind. Don't have tunnel vision. That is my major message this morning. Now, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mr. Anayo, who's a real estate agent. So he has 14 plots of land for sale at Nora Scott Luxury Estate, or here at Belu Rubber Estate at the back of airport, Nabara Icheche local government area of River State. This 14 plot of land, 6 plots did together and 4 plots did together and 3 plots did together and 1 plot is standing alone, and it's 1.2 million naira per plot. So if you want to call Mr. Anayo, you reach out to him on 08032765227 or 08193299922. Like I said, if you're interested in this piece of property, do give him a call. So let's bring you another message quickly from another of our sponsor, Mike Ken Mega Resources Limited. So they deal on genuine BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Range Rover, Rolls-Royce, Mini Cooper, Jaguar spare parts, and car accessories. And they also sell Castro lubricants. So whether a wholesale you want to buy you, on a retail, they deliver nationwide, and the delivery cost is very, very affordable. And if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 08036135075 or 09099433390, and they are located at Suites A3 and A4, ground floor, NB Plaza, Guru Street, Gariki, Abuja, Nigeria. So if you're interested in any of the products, do give them a call. Now, even the mirror, when you look into, you say today, this is the major news. All the major dailies, is it ESPN, BBC Sport, the CNN Sport, everybody is talking about this deal. Everybody. This is the major news. Everybody, they put their own input, both talk sports from different angle. Then they enter them. The Mirror also, they analyze these two players, the two of them, you get. Now, one thing will strike me, look at the second paragraph. There's arguably no such thing as a sure thing as number 9. At least not for clubs that the bottomless chair. Alexander Isaac might be the closest thing there is, but it would have been a tall order to convince Newcastle to sell him, because you're not sure for there is nobody who will sign, can't guarantee yourself, say if you buy this person, you will win the league. Now lie. No investment is 100%. The time when the time when Liverpool they sign Darwin Núñez, you think say they're not saying go flop like this? Do you think they had in their mind that will flop like this? The time when we sign Gabriel Jesus, so you think so we believe saying go get injured when they get injured like this, like mad? The time when we sign Ricardo Calafiori, if the entire Teta say this guy will play plenty games, saying go injury like mad, this ain't go sign him. You never know. There's some unforeseen circumstances that will just happen. If you say the player one sign Kayavas, the entire Teta say it will take him like maybe 20 something games or thereabout for him to get. In fact, say in first goal now at the point of mercy, Odegaard go pity for and say, Saka, I beg, no play this penalty. Give this boy when he struggle. Work well in life. If the Ateta say, so it go be, he go believe. That is what comes with investment. So you have to be very, very careful. All of us now in Arsenal or at Arsenal, we are minority stakeholders, whether anybody want to like it or yes. We are stakeholders. Because without the fans, there is no Arsenal. Who won't go watch them? Now, Kroenke won't go watch them. Now, go buy tickets. We are involved emotionally, psychologically, mentally, even though we're not involved financially in what way, but we are still the minority stakeholders. In as much as our inputs, they're not looking towards that direction, it doesn't mean we should not be sad and insulting the whole management. Ateta will go trophyless. And they see some people say, hey, Arsenal will go trophyless, season never starts. You don't really predict negativity. But me, I am somebody that always catastrophe, like the way I dey look at things before, I dey look at negatives before positives. But now, look at the positive side too, the pros and cons. E get things wey Cesco take better pass Gyokeres. E get wetin Gyokeres sef take better pass Cesco. Na wetin dem and Teta go reason together. Anyone wey dem choose, even if we no like that outcome, let us support this club. At the end of the day, you see how people dey apologize for Raya. Who knows? Somebody dey tell me say, CHUKS, next season when you go end, I'm coming for you. You are supporting Cesco. I'm coming for you when Arsenal don't win the league. I tell am say, myself, I'm coming for you to apologize when the player does well. I'm coming for you too. Let's come for you. It's just very, very funny. Arsenal fans, you guys, a lot of you guys can be very, very funny because so many people just have tunnel vision. Now, away from that, Gold.com going to drop this report this morning. Look at the date, 30th May. Look at the time. We never took away and drop this report. 10:44 a.m. So they come talk say Real Madrid, the reason my Kelly seriously. You know, say I don't hear this news before. But I say, what's it called this up? See, the reason I'm seriously, but me, I know say Arsenal no go sell am sha. Other one I just boo. But that aside, now based on this Gyokeres matter, look at this interesting. I watched the video where what's it called Obi. They talk for the Obi-Wan podcast. Now somebody they ask him say whether you see Gyokeres as somebody that can succeed in the Premier League. He say yes. Gyokeres can succeed in the Premier League. Say this guy, he will thrive. He's very strong. He's very fast. He can score goals. Say this guy has the best goal return ratio in the whole of Europe. The best goal return ratio more than anybody in the whole of Europe. After I talk finish, the person come dey for studio with them. All of them come dey laugh. They come move into another subject. I say, no, now. I wish I was there. You always say Gyokeres is higher. Why are you not recommending him to Chelsea? Why are you recommending Osimhen? That was the first question that came to my head. You are praising him. His good is that. Why are you not recommending him? Because for you to say he has the best goal return ratio, which means you include even Osimhen, is better than Osimhen. Why are you killing yourself for Osimhen and asking Chelsea to throw away Jackson so that Osimhen can come in? Osimhen is this, Osimhen that. But you are praising Gyokeres high heavens, but you cannot recommend him. That is hypocrisy. You are not preaching or practicing what you preach. Now, what thing I supposed to ask him if I did that for the but I don't know how that guy don't think about that angle. Because majority of the people that are talking about Gyokeres, they are not asking their club to buy him. If this guy, because me, I don't think that thing before. Because me, I'm a critical thinker. I don't think if this guy is this good a goal machine, why are all these people not looking for him? Who don't like to score 40 goals? Who don't like player where they score 50 goals? So there is something missing. I was speaking with Oga Said. We talk for DM. I said there is something missing that we are not privy to. All these scouts and sporting directors, there is something they're not telling us. What? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't just know. But I have a strong feeling. There's this tingling sensation in my body that's telling me there is something about this player that we don't know. I go there watch. If Arsenal no get him, okay. But I want to know where he will end up. I am very, very interested. This Gyokeres, I won't see who will sign him at the end of the day. Whether it will be a member of the top clubs in the whole of the Europe, or whether he will still remain there. Because another thing we know they consider be say, if he be say I don't follow this guy talk and he say no one join Arsenal, or he say no they leave, say one remain as Sporting Lisbon. But me and you never know that one yet. Because we are not privy to everything. So many things are happening that we don't know. So stop with your conjectures. Calm down. We will get clarity one way or the other. This thing why they tell you about Obi Mikel. Let me know your own thoughts. Because if they praise, I don't recommend that to Chelsea. Let me know your thoughts about that. Now, I can't see for Sky Sports, they say Bruno Fernandes really want to leave Manchester United. Say the agents don't hold talks with Al Hilal. Gets. See that they're really serious. Me, I would like make Arsenal sign the guy because even Talk Sports, we are reporting that Bruno Fernandes seriously considering quitting Manchester United with a move lined up. If nobody say money matter, Ajay, this is the kind of player who I would like me will get for Arsenal, but it's quite unfortunate to don't have that financial leeway to just spend with reckless abandon. But it happened. Now let's bring a message from Moby Wells Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estates, and shore protection works, and the mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekenemo Road, El Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the day is the fact that Sky Sports is reporting that Arsenal and RB Leipzig are discussing Cesco's payment structure. So maybe they know how it will be, 80 million euros and above. That's about 67 million pounds or thereabouts. So we'll see how they will structure the payment. As of now, Arsenal never buy the guy, but they're still going in that direction. The fixing change their mind, say they never buy him again. We'll never really know, but more just watch. So I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. Like, come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now, get out probably for evening. We'll get more clarity, more updates on Cesco. All right, guys. Ciao.